and welcome to a video work on the 240 again. I told you we're gonna do some crazy stuff, we're gonna do some crazy stuff. So, I got the dash bar and some other little components on here, and I'm gonna do some painting. Oh snap, oh crap. And then once those are painted, I got a couple other things we gotta do to the 240. It's gonna be like kind of a reconstruction slash take some other crap out, and then some wire tucking. But it's gonna be pretty dope, so you're gonna wanna see that. So, let me get these painted real quick. At least the first coat, I guess. And I'll show you. I don't know what color you were expecting, but I mean, you should have expected this color. It's like everything in the car is that color. Look at this. Look how freaking good this looks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So these four little brackets, these two L's, and then these little straight pieces are for the mirror. And then that's dash, that's around the shift boot, that was red, and then that's under the dash. And oh my goodness, it looks so good. I'm really stoked on how good this thing looks. This looks beautiful. So, that's pretty sick. And then this same color gold is the same color. I think I briefly mentioned that I'm going to go through and paint all of my drift burners to match my actual wheels. So, I will be using this paint again on the wheels, because that'd be freaking super sick. But yeah, so I got the stuff painted. That's only one coat. Like, well, it's like 1.5. I kind of like touched up. I'm gonna go through and do another coat on everything, and then just let that dry overnight. So I probably won't get this stuff in till closer towards the end of the. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do in this video. Well, I have an idea. After this crap goes in, then the dash goes back in, and then I need to take some metal out, so I'll probably do that here in just a smidge because I have to wait for paint to dry. I'm gonna do that second coat and then I'll do that. So, look at this, dude! A gold hydro. Look at this. Look at that freaking color. Taryn, what do you think about the ripstick?
Take a Sawzall and cut right here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna drive it, and that's how I'm gonna use my brake right there. Yeah, I got a freaking hydro that I gotta put in the car. And then, so it's just gonna match. Everything's gonna be gold. It's gonna, well, not everything, but there's the accents.
Like your Monster?
My Monster, yeah, I got a gold cap on my Monster. Ooh, what's up? Like, it's pretty good construction, this thing. I'll put if I remember, I'll put a link in the description. And I thought this was gonna be, like, in the picture, this looked super cheap, because it's an $80 hydro. But look at this, the cap is metal, too, like... That's just some little cheapy thing. He put it in the description just so you can go to like any auto parts store and get you a new one, because it's just like a universal, which makes it really nice in case that ever goes out. But like, it feels good. And the construction's freaking beautiful. And I haven't seen anyone else run this on the internet, so. Alright, so I've been cracking on this freaking well, I didn't even tell you what I was doing. So, the metal around the strut towers, I'll show you in a second, is coming out because it's going to be in the way of the roll cage, which I'm going to be starting soon. So, with that being said, I need to drill the spot welds and take it out. And I didn't freaking know that, oh my goodness, I was just blinding myself, that was so much work. That was my very first one. I got a big old hole. It's no big deal that I can weld that up. But, look at this. So this is where I'm at so far. This piece looks like this. And I got everything from the bottom up to past the very top there. So I just have the back side. It's just getting too dark. But see, disconnected all the way to there. So it's gonna look like that, basically, just that. So I'm gonna have one bar of the cage coming to here, and then another to the front. So this, I'd have to cut it all stupid, and you know, freaking, it's gonna be lit AF. Weight reduction, bro. But then I have to come in with the flapper wheel and you know, get these little spots off. But this thing works pretty freaking good. Little spot weld tool. That point right there pushes in. Like, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, see that? And so what you gotta do, because there's a couple times where it's gone crazy and walked on me. So what I've been doing is you take a nail, or if you have a punch, that works better, and just get a little nick right there in the middle. And then this point that pushes in just rides in that, and it cuts a nice smooth hole, so it works pretty good. I'm gonna end it here for the night, and I'll see you in the morning when I get this done. And I gotta put the gold stuff in. Well, not in the morning, it'll be the afternoon. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning and welcome back. It's that day. I gotta go finish drilling out the spot welds. Oh my goodness. That's time consuming and kinda sucks. I gotta do that. I got to do some other, here, I made a list of things to help myself. Spot welds, I gotta relocate the freaking heater core relay, I gotta relocate 2 of the grounds, I gotta tuck the wires in the rocker panel, I gotta put all the material back, and then I gotta mock up the hydro. I gotta put all the gold stuff in, so that's just the shifter boot ring. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in real quick. And then I gotta put all the stuff in the back dash in, but that's after I relocate the relay in those 2 grounds, and pretty sweet. I'll show you the relay I'm going to relocate and where I'm going to relocate it, and then I'll show you the 2 grounds and why I'm going to relocate them in a second. But I just wanted to show you something real quick, because I came out and looked at it, and oh my goodness, it looks so good. Look at this. So I don't know if you've seen our camper in videos, but my dad painted it to match the Ram, and like, look at this color. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. It's got all the new stuff. Oh my goodness. And with the white. Holy crap. Look at this. Look at this. That's dope. Wow, huh? Hello. I've gotten a good bit done. I want to show you. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. What are you doing? Cat tried to grab my electrical tape and run off. Came up and bit the roll and started walking away. So, I told you I was going to relocate 2 grounds. I'll show you that in a second. But first, I was telling you about the spot weld driller. So there's a little bracket here. That bracket. Right there. And it goes right here. It's something for something. I think the seats. But you can see I got this side out. That was my first hole. And while I was drilling, that was my first spot weld drill was this specific one, and I found out how far too far was, and that's how far it is. So no big deal. This one's loose. It's just the trunk popper goes through there, so I gotta get the Dremel and zip it through, or feed the wire, but that's gonna take a long time, so I'll just zip it through. But yeah, that's how it's all mangled and whatnot, but it is loose. And then, so there's a ground. Oh my goodness. You remember me pointing out, if you watched the last video, or 2 videos ago, the video of when I did this part of the wiring harness. There was a ground that attached like up here. It was like this hole on this side. And then there was a ground, here, watch out, cat. There was a ground right here that attached. So this wire is the one that went from the fuse box. See right there where I cut it? Right there, where that end is. I just cut that just now. So this ground went to over here. Why is it so long? Why? No need. So that's gone. And I'm gonna ground it out into one of these holes. So just, like that type of thing. So, and then there's another ground wire that went from the taillight plugs all the way forward and grounded to this one. So it went from the taillights all the way this way over to that one. Why? I'm going to ground it out back there. So I cut that off as well. Good thing our animals get along. This is great. So anyways, this is the harness right now. I have it all like super pulled tight and slimmed down. And then here's all the plugs and whatnot. Watch out, cat. Don't you eat my wires. Don't you eat my wires. So yeah, I have that. That's fuel pump and sending unit, and then just wires or plugs for the taillights all the way along that way. So I'm going to feed that through this, the rocker, and all the way to the back. And then I was telling you about a relay I want to relocate. That's this relay, which I don't know, it might be more work than it's worth. I would like to have it over by the fuse box, but that means going through and stripping wires through this way, because some go this way, some go that way, so I'd have to lengthen like this pink one right here. So I'm probably not going to do that. I'm just going to attach it somehow over there. So I'm not going to relocate that relay, but look at this. I got some gold bits on. That looks so much better. Look at that. Wow. Matches the ECU. And then I got that bracket. I don't have the main bar in yet because I'm not done with wires. And then look at that. Just little touches. Little tiny touches. And then I think I'm going to go through and I'd like to paint these bolts gold just because it would match better. And then some other random hardware that you can see, I'd like to paint that gold. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. And then with the bezel, oh man. That looks so freaking clean in there. I should have painted the hardware, but I didn't because Evan sent it. But there's some hardware that's painted, like those. And then those. But it's in there. It's tied into the whole car again. Oh crap, it's getting windy. I sure did that dash bar, but look at how good that looks just one more time. And then look at this. So, I got this area all tidied back up. That goes to my starter switch, but look at this. Where are the wires at? Where are they? Oh snap. So, I have them running through there. I drilled this hole right there. That wasn't there factory. I drilled that and then realized I didn't need it because there's one that's straight down from this point. Like in this little channel. You can maybe kind of see it. And then the wires just run through the rocker all the way up to here, and then from here over the wheel well, and then they come out over here. So super clean. No wires running down the whole car anymore, so I'm pretty stoked on that. And see, I taped up the plugs so they wouldn't get snagged on stuff as it was going through. And then I had to do this because this plug is the biggest plug. That's for the sending unit and the fuel pump. So I just cut the wires. I'm just going to resolder it back together. But I had to do that because that plug didn't fit through the hole, so I would have had to make the hole bigger. That's why I started to drill that one hole, because it didn't fit through the factory hole, but then I figured then I'd have to drill this hole, and I didn't want to do that, so. But you can see right there, I just have them coming up to there, so I'm going to get some kind of rubber grommet to put around there. Actually, crap, I'm going to have to take that stuff back out because I didn't do that. I also need to get this cable out. I was going to cut it like I told you earlier, but this is broken, so I'm going to fix that too, so I might as well take this off. So I'm going to do that and feed that through so I can get that piece of metal out of there. Alright, so I got the wiring done. I put my switch back in, so now we just gotta make sure that this whole girl still starts.
Start it? Oh! Fuel pump's not plugged in. I can't. Fuel pump's not plugged in. I have to resplice the wire because I had to cut it to fit it through here. It starts up though.
So what I was saying is I had to cut the plug off. I think I mentioned that. So all I have to do is splice these back together, and then car should be good. But since I have to do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and plug everything back in because I still haven't done that yet. So, but she starts right up, as you saw. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug all that crap in, and then we'll do another test start. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. No way. That looks icy. Can't wait till the dash is back in and the hydro's in. Oh, so sick. Okay. So you see that the black wire is cracked and that wire is cracked, and then this black wire is cracked up there. So, since all those are cracked and all these wires are so brittle, I found this other plug, and all these wires are nice and you know, bendable and not cracked. But the only thing is, look at the difference here. They're both 6-piece or 6-prong plugs, but the one for the fuel pump and sending unit looks like that, and then this one looks like this. So I'm just going to pull the pins and replace it. I'm just going to replace the wires in this existing plug because of the fact that it's like this. Also, if you look, this piece isn't centered. It's offset to that side, whereas this one is centered. And you know what? Actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it might be easier to see if I can find one that this plugs into and then just replace it altogether, so I don't have to deal with this freaking Well, no, I guess it's supposed to be like that for a reason. No, we'll just leave it. I'm just gonna pull the pins out and replace them. So it's not gonna be too hard. I've been doing that this whole time. But, I mean, the car started, so it'll start again, right? Look at this stuff. So I know it's on here for a reason. Of course it's not gonna focus. This crap in there, it's on there for a reason. And I don't know the reason, but it's effing gross, that's all I know. And I almost messed up, let me tell you how. So these are the wires, right? And they go into this plug. Those wires do. And they go in a certain order to match up with these different colored wires. But I wrote it down. Always write your crap down. Alright? If not, it's tattooed on my car, so hit me up. I can show you. But I'm going to clean this plug just because it's crusty and gross and I don't like that. Like all that yucky goop. I'm going to clean that up and then once that's clean... Where'd my other plug go? There it is. So I'm going to clean that up, and once it's clean, I'm going to start splicing these wires back in there. And then just hook it all back up, and then I got to start the car again since I'll have a fuel pump. Hello! So, as I was doing some editing, I realized I never made an ending to this video. I also never started the car to show you that it still works. It does work because it's my current daily driver. Something crazy happened to the Supra, which we'll see in an upcoming video. I'll give you a hint, it has something to do with... Be excited for that, it's coming up soon. Sorry it's been so long. If you're one of the new subscribers, I've gotten quite a few new subscribers lately, so if you're one of them, thank you so much. And if you're watching me for the first time, watch all the other videos, because they're all great. Every one of them pretty high class. And like and subscribe. So, yeah, there's 2 videos. There's going to be one here. There's another one right here. And if you click right here, you can subscribe. So, subscribe, watch both of those videos, and then when you're done with those 2 videos, watch the 2 videos at the end of those 2 videos. So, you know, it's just gonna... All of them are good. They're all good, they're all great and awesome. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later!